Hey, what's up? It's your girl Deedeesaidso, aka Dee, also known as Deedeesaidso, and this is my YouTube channel, Deedeesaidso. And today we are doing a live, and we are also live on TikTok. So we do a live where we are going to be talking about our schedules. Now, I have been doing this type of live on my TikTok for it's been on and off over the year, but we've been kind of consecutive. I can at least say for the last month, where every Sunday, and I know it's not Sunday, my family and I had a staycation the other day or yesterday, so I pushed it to today. We normally do this kind of late, like normally 10:30, so I'm actually starting early, where we kind of go over my 5 things that help me get organized for the week, which is, hey Cammy, which is my goals, my budget, my reading list, my meal plan, and I'm just going to chat. I plan to be on live for about an hour, but we'll see how it goes. So, a few things that I want to talk about before we get into like my little fivefold, and it'll be my talking. Normally, I play music, but because I'm on YouTube, I don't know anything about copyrights and restrictions. So, I've been hearing about this great lock-in. And the funny thing about it is, I just started hearing about it like 2 days ago. Like normally, when you get ready to prep for something, like if you want to start like a green smoothie cleanse, you don't just like be like find out 2 days before and then go to the grocery store the next day. I like to like have a little bit of time. It was lagging. Hey Bree, I like to have a little bit of time so that I can actually kind of prep for it. And I feel like we didn't get that with the Great Lock-In. Also, we are very much into I'll start over Monday or I'll start over on the 1st. And today happens to be the 1st and a Monday, but it's also a holiday, which happens to trip up people a lot. So this is also a time where people start getting their stomachs ready for like Thanksgiving and December. So if you can kind of get locked in for September and October, maybe that discipline will kind of kick in, and then you'll continue those goals throughout November, December. So at some point, as we're talking and getting things together, I'm going to write down. So the goal is kind of to get like 2 or 3 things that you want to focus on. Some people are focusing on finance, fitness, relationships, style. You just have to find whatever works for you and go with that. If you're watching a replay, you're a real one, and I appreciate you. I do see a couple of people watching. I don't know who they are, but hello, welcome. Um, so that's part one. Number two is girls trip. So for the past 3 years, is it there? Two. Oh, it's 2025. For the past 3 years, I have initiated a girls trip once a year. We when we first started it, we did it twice a year. I think we did it twice on accident, and then the third time, which is this year, we only went one place. But next year, we're planning on doing 2 girls trips. Hello to the other person watching. Hello to everyone on TikTok. We're planning on going to 2 places. So the first girl trips will take place in March. We are planning to go to Myrtle Beach around the 3rd week of March. So if you've been wanting to like meet some new people, get some good experiences, go somewhere, but you don't really want to go by yourself, and you trust me. If you trust me, hopefully you would trust the other people that are going, because we like to try to vet people, and hopefully there's no crazies going, and we have a good time. Hey Kiki. So as of right now, tentatively, we have about 6 people on the roster that plans to go, and 2 people that are kind of like on the fence. So the more we get people that wants to go, the more I search hotels and flights. Hey Dia, and stuff like that. There will be more information coming soon, but I definitely want to get it started as soon as possible because March will be here before you know it. We are looking at September or October to be the second trip, and we are thinking about Virginia. So if you feel like March is too soon, but this is something that you may want to participate in, you can save your duckies and try to hop on the train for September. And thirdly, I have a book club. For those who don't know, we've had the book club for the past 4 years. Um, the name of the book club is called Deedeesaidso Book Club. Um, right now, we are reading the book Southern Belle by Diamond D. Johnson. We are going to be meeting on September 14th. So that's not this upcoming Sunday, next Sunday. AJ said I want to go somewhere ish. Okay. We'll be meeting September 14th on TikTok, and then hopefully, as the members increase, we'll move towards Zoom again. I would normally say click the link in my bio to join, but I will tell you to probably email me Deedeesaidso64@gmail.com so I can send you a welcome email. Once you get in contact with me, the welcome email will include the book that we're reading, Amazon link if you want to purchase the book, but you can also look at your local library, and it will also include the Facebook link and the Instagram link, as in that's where you can get updates about the meetings and things coming up. Thank you so much, working real hard, the mods over here. What up, James? Are we doing hotels or Airbnb for the girls trip? I have connections with a resort, so we'll most likely be staying at a resort. But the way that the rooms are going, I will definitely be looking up hotels near the resort because depending on how many people going, I will be drive because a lot of people they want to go but they don't want to drive. Depending on where we're going to Myrtle Beach, so we may need a car unless we're just comfortable doing Ubers and stuff like that. We'll probably be getting two cars. I'll be driving one, and Erica will be driving one. So like the more people we go, the more details we'll get about like rooms, and stuff like that. But that is a good question. Thank you for asking. I don't like Airbnbs, but that's just me. Um, any more questions? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. I didn't even see that first question. If you're watching on YouTube, can you please give me a thumbs up? That would greatly appreciate it. And if you just joined and you like, what the heck is going on? Um, my name is Diamond Denisha, aka DD, also known as DD said so, and we are doing a schedule live. We get on here once a week, and normally I'm on TikTok, but today we just decided to add YouTube, where I talk about the 5 things that help me get organized for the week. That's my budget, my reading list, my meal plan, my schedule, and my goals. And with it being a new month, I like to look at the top of my schedule. I like to look at the goals that I plan to accomplish this month and the rest of the month. I've been spending way too much money eating out, so I want to start back cooking. And then I'm trying to be more serious about my content creation. And so currently, I normally post 3 videos a day and one on the weekend, but I want to bump that up to 5 videos a day. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to. Oh, we have haters on YouTube. We're gonna go ahead and block them. Okay. Um, threw me off a little bit. I don't know what I was saying. That kind of threw me off. I guess it's for my trip. See, here I go. I was on this saving mission. Yeah, you should be on a saving mission. I don't know if you can do mods on YouTube, but they're blocked. So the first thing I like to look at that I feel is the easiest for me is my reading list. My goal for the year of 2025 is to read 144 books. Let's see how many books we are already at in August. I think I'm off track. I think I'm off track. So I'm at 91 books for the month. Well, 91 books for the year. For the year. Um, and I should be at 96. So that means I'm going to have to amp up the reading a little bit in September, or kind of like spread out the books over the next 4 months. So that means that I should be by 108. Is it 108? I don't know. I should be by 108 by the end of September. So I'm going to go over. I didn't print it out, which I should have, but I will be doing an in-depth video. Well, normally I do like these are the books that I read in August, or this is the books that I read in July. I just kind of do like a music overview, and then I actually say the name of the books for the month that we're currently in. How you doing today, Dia? So for the month of August, I read 10 books. I was close to reading 11, but one of the books that I started, I read some Friday, I read some Saturday, read some Sunday, and I just finished it today. And I'm a little mad. I'm gonna have to go to like Goodreads to find out like did anybody else feel the same way that I felt about the book, because I felt like they just left us on a cliffhanger and we don't know nothing. Hey Miss Grippy, how you doing? So I'll share my reading list with you whether you care or not. But for the books that I plan on reading for the month of September, Southern Belle, which is the book club book by Diamond D. Johnson, The Trouble with Hating You by Sandra Patel, Sajni Patel, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Kowalski, which is also a movie, so I may try to find the movie in my library. Between Friends and Lovers, I don't know who the author is. The Supreme at Earl's All You Can Eat, also don't know who the author is. And I don't think it's your phone, I think it's my connection, but I don't know how to stop it. They said we lagging on YouTube. Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult. And then like any books that I have left over from August, Plus Size Player by Daniel Allen, Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens, which is also a movie. Um, yeah, I don't like that it's laggy over here. I don't know how to fix it. I'm using my Wi-Fi. Memphis by Tara M. Stringfellow, Let Them by Mel Robbins, and Followers by Megan Angelo. So that's my reading list. So normally I'll look at my schedule to find out which 3 books I want to read for the week. So it's time to get rid of August, all of my August things. So I have my August budget, my August meal plan, and I'll be replacing all of them with September calendars. So I typically print out a blank calendar for all of my stuff that I have to put stuff on, but I know my work schedule is the same every week, so I just kind of like type in my work schedule and print this out, and then in my handy dandy pencil I put in any of my schedule plans. That way if something gets changed, then we can switch that. And then I have one for my refrigerator, because my family be asking me, when do you work? And it's nice to just have it on the refrigerator so they can look at that. I have one for my content calendar. Like I said earlier, I want to do 5 videos a day. So my goal is to sit down every day the day before to find out which videos I want to post. I'm not really concerned about what time I want to post a video. I just want to make sure that I get the content out. That's going to range from all of the type of videos that I create, whether it's food reviews, book reviews, dance videos, voiceovers, TikTok shop products. 5 videos a day. We're going to switch it up. And then my meal plan, which I cook 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the week and depending on what I want to make. Do I have any questions? Tell me what you think about it. Okay. So on the flip side, besides the monthly review, I like to do a weekly review. So I'll do that same method. I'll have my schedule Monday through Sunday. At the top, I'll write 3 books that I want to read, 3 meals I want to make, 1 dish that I want to bake, and then date night. Date night could be, sometimes it's going to the library. It could be going to the movies with my mom. Like whatever it consists, like going out and not necessarily spending money, but doing an activity or something. It's a date night. So for the first part, I'm actually going to recap the last week of August. So we're going to do that. Hey Queen, how you feeling today? So this week we finished Do Not Disturb. Do Not Disturb is by Frida McFadden. It follows a young lady named Quinn Alexander who's on the run after unaliving her husband, and that was an interesting story. The plot twists were definitely plot twisted, and I would definitely encourage you to read it. I actually need to put it on my Amazon storefront because I'm going to be posting that on my Instagram tomorrow. I'm also trying to get in the hang of like posting like affiliate links on my Instagram story and not feeling bad about it, because the least is if someone wants to read the book and they're like, oh, they're going to go buy it from Amazon anyway, why not just put my storefront link? Thank you. I was like, can we pin comments over here? So let me go to the influencer program and see if I can add the book. The book that I just finished today is called All of the Bodies. It's kind of like in vampire-ish type book, but not too crazy. The third book that I was going to try to read was Where the Crawdads Sing, so we're actually pushing that off. This week, the 3 books that I want to read is called Perks of Being a Wallflower, Between Friends and Lovers, and In His Hands. So In His Hands is going to be the next book that I read on TikTok Live, and we're actually going to start that on tomorrow, which is Tuesday. It's going to be late night. It's going to be 12:30 to 1:30 is going to be our first night reading. And we're just going to read as much as we can. I believe the book is 155 pages. So we're going to start and read as much as we can, and we'll finish the book on Wednesday. Meals that I plan to make this week is shrimp bread, and like lately I haven't really been feeling like cooking, so we've been throwing turkey sandwiches in there, and I know that at some point I'm going to make a salad. I do plan on going to the grocery store on Wednesday, so I'm just writing down the two that I know that I can make from the top of my head, which is shrimp bread and turkey sandwiches. And then on Wednesday, if we feel up to it, we'll add a dish for Friday. Now, every other week I work Thursday through Tuesday, and that's the week that I try to be more intentional about cooking to last the week. So I will try to start bringing cooking lives back Tuesday and Friday, either both or one or the other. So in order for me to be able to bring cooking lives back, I have to be really intentional about the videos that I want to post, because sometimes I won't edit the video until right before it's time for me to post, which is not really the greatest thing. So if I know I'm going to go live, that's essentially going to be an hour to an hour and 15 minutes away from me. So I'm either going to have to post the video, edit the videos before I go live, or figure out how I'm gonna do it. So yeah. Bacon. I do plan on making some cookies at some point this week. I want to make these double chocolate chip cookies, which means that I use cocoa powder and I put chocolate chips in them. The only thing is I don't have brown sugar right now. So so I need that to make the cookies. So they will either be made probably closer towards Friday. Um, if you're just joining, do you have any questions about scheduling? Um, Let me know in the comments what's one thing you're excited for this week. And date night, my favorite. I will be going to the Taste of Chicago. I live in Chicago, and we have this big world food festival every year. It's normally held in July. It's now in September because NASCAR took place in Chicago for the past 3 years. And I'm actually excited about it being in September, because when I was thinking about it being in July, July is one of our hottest months, and to be trying to eat a turkey leg in 90-degree weather just don't sit right with my soul. So, and I don't even know if they do turkey leg anymore, but I'll be going to the Taste of Chicago. It is my intentions to go to Sundays on State, which is taking place this Sunday, but that could change. We're gonna play it by ear. All right. Next is the gym. I normally give myself the option to go to the gym 3 days for the week. Hey Birdie, how you doing? I will be walking in a 5K on Saturday, so that's gonna be one of my gym days, literally. So I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I have to wash my clothes tomorrow. So I actually might write a to-do list for tomorrow. Hey Tony. We plan to go to the gym on Wednesday. On Wednesday will probably be a hard day, and that's the reason why I kind of like stopped doing the reading lives, because I read so late at night, and then I have to turn around and get up at 4:30. So if I wind up canceling the reading live tomorrow, which is Tuesday, we're definitely going to have it on Wednesday. Um, uh, And then Friday is my tentative date. Friday is going to be like we played it by ear. I do plan on going to the grocery store on Wednesday to pick up things that I need. Oh, another date night. There's this like open mic that I found out about. This lady that I follow on TikTok. I wanted to support her, so I may or may not be going to that. And then there's also an open mic comedy show that I may be going to. So a lot of the time, some of the stuff that I be having in mind be tentative. A lot of the times it actually happen. A lot of the times it don't. So reading live from 12:30 to 1:30. Reading live from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then reading live from 10:30 to 12:30. And then we'll take a break, and then we'll have a reading live on, I'm guessing, Monday, um because on Sunday I'm be downtown, hopefully having fun. Hey Miss Fee, how you doing? You found me. You found me. Someone purchased something through my Amazon link and I made 19 cents. So I'll take that. They just purchased something on the 29th. I don't know. Like, the thing about it is I wish they could tell me what people bought. So I could push that a little bit more. Hi Alvina, how are you? Um I also really don't get a lot of clicks. So it says on, this is just like a little bit of analytics talk. On August 5th, I got 4 clicks. On August 15th, I got 3 clicks, and then on August 29th, I got 3 clicks. Now I want to go back to look at my Instagram to see if that's when I like, cause one time I posted the Rise Coffee, but that's not linked to my Amazon. I don't know what this could have been from. But anywho, thank you. Great, just moved. Congratulations. And I'm sorry, I'm not playing music. I'm on YouTube Live as well, and I don't want to get copyrighted. Hey Patty, how you doing? Like, you would think they would be able to tell you what the product was, so I can be like, hey Key. So we currently have the Tenant on the list, and we have Southern Belle. I'm going to add all of the bodies, and I'm going to add um I'm going to add all of the bodies, and I'm going to add, what was the book that I was just talking about? Do Not Disturb, if they let me. So if you're just joining, we are doing the schedule live. We've talked about the girls trip for 2025. We've talked about the Great Lock-In, aka pre the winter art. We've talked about the book club, and in a second we're gonna talk about goals. All right, thanks for joining. Have a good day. It's okay. You watch a good amount of time. We have someone on YouTube said they have to go because their battery is dead or dying. Okay, that pretty much sums it up. So that's the weekly schedule. If you are interested in coming on the girls trip, you can send me an email, deedeesaidso64@gmail.com. If you're interested in joining the book club, you can send me an email, deedeesaidso64@gmail.com. So here's my schedule for August. We're getting rid of that. Here's my content schedule for August. We're getting rid of that. What did I post yesterday? I don't know what I posted, but I'll look it up once I get off live. So we're about 25 minutes in, which I think is good time. Thank you. Here's my schedule for 2025, like my 2025 calendar. Here's also my 2026 calendar. My weekly schedule. What did I do with it? And then my actual schedule. So I was actually supposed to work today, and I took today off so that I could enjoy the staycation with my family. So we'll do a little recap of the day. I normally start off with a recap of the day anyway. But yesterday was August 31st. My mom wanted to do like a staycation with the family because if she has a grandbaby now, she wants to create these memories and do things with the family, and she's just really thoughtful. So I have the hookup. Shout out to my friend Mare. I'm on their friends and family discount. I don't know if I should be saying it. If I shouldn't, you didn't hear this. But we were able to get a couple of hotel rooms with a conjoined room. We were at a nice hotel, Embassy Suites. I'm excited about my friend's wedding this week. I know that this week. I was about to say, like, is it tomorrow? We took the baby. My cousin came. My mom, my stepdad, me and him have the same work week, so he called off as well. And then my brother's girlfriend was there, so it was a nice little outing. As soon as we got there, they were late with doing our room, so we had to wait for a little bit. But then they do 2 complimentary drinks and light snacks. So they had like fruit and chips and salsa, and you could get drinks from the bar. You could get alcoholic beverages, or you can get non-alcoholic. For those who don't know, I don't drink. So we were able to get our drinks and our snacks, and then we went to go set up in the room after it was ready. They comped our parking. I mean, like, y'all, it was really nice. After that, we all changed clothes. We went to the pool, had a little fun in the pool. And then when we got back, everybody started doing a puzzle with me, but like we just had a long day on Sunday, and they all ended up going to sleep. I ended up finishing the puzzle, so I am actually doing a vlog. If you watch me on YouTube, how do you feel about me posting on Thursdays? I'm thinking about posting on Thursdays and then posting on Sundays. I'm trying to get, excuse me, I wish there was a way that I can look at my analytics, and I'm pretty sure there is, to find out when do people mostly watch my videos. Because I think by waiting from, like, doing the vlog from Sunday to Saturday, it's so much that I have to edit that I run out of storage. So if I did, like, I vlogged from like Sunday to Wednesday, and then I posted the video on Thursday, and I vlogged from Thursday to Sunday, or Thursday to Saturday, and I posted the video on Sunday evening. How do y'all feel about that? I know a lot of people don't watch my vlog, so I may do a poll tomorrow. Be like, hey, I want to bring vlogs back because I enjoy doing vlogs. It's just the editing and the posting that really gets in the way, and you know, how that goes. So that's the schedule. We're gonna try to go to the gym Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm thinking like Friday I may not even have to go to the gym because I'm gonna be at the Taste of Chicago. I'm gonna be walking. It's gonna be a lot of exercise. I don't want to do too much knowing that I have to walk 3 miles on Saturday. I may not go to the gym on Friday, but I definitely have to make sure that I go on Tuesday and Wednesday. The reason why I'm not going Thursday is because I work in the morning. And I haven't gotten to that point where I'm like, I'm gonna go work out and then go to work. If other people can do that, kudos to you, but I don't think I'm that person. Okay, so One Track Mind. If I say it, I need to do it when it happens. So right now I'm going to be adding the books, All of the Bodies, I keep saying All of the Bodies. The name of the book is called All These Bodies. I'm a workout after work kind of girl. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not. Child, I'm gonna go to sleep after I get off. Like especially if I work in the morning. If I work, and I only work one morning shift a week, and then I work the weekends. I work the morning on the weekends that I work. Trust and believe. After that morning shift, I'm going home and I'm going to sleep. Going home and I'm going to sleep. So all these bodies is actually on the list already. So then I have to add I have to add, but they will, oh, do not disturb. Mary, I didn't even know you were still here. I was like, I ain't seen her comment in a minute. I think she gone. Okay, so both books are added. Join the book club. If you like reading, join the book club. Oh, you're good. Okay, so we did our schedule and we did our reading list. Next, we're going to do meal plan. So tomorrow I am going to make, you better get started. Tomorrow I'm going to make shrimp bread. So shrimp bread is essentially like a dip slathered on the bread and like baked. I don't even know if I have enough cheese to make the shrimp bread, but I'm going to do shrimp bread in a salad. Wednesday I plan on going to the grocery store. Hey Toya, how you doing? Because I work Thursday morning, it's probably going to be something quick, like turkey sandwiches. That's easy for me to make. But I'm also going to do a smoothie Thursday morning. So I want to write that down for my breakfast. Girl, I was too. I was like, hold on, I gotta do something real quick, and then I'm gonna continue. Oh, I was like, I felt like it was nothing wrong with what they said, but I didn't know if it was something wrong with what they said. You know, we be finger trigger happy over here. Okay. Okay, so we finished the book. I need a new color. Let's do a purple. Let's do a purple. So we finished All of the Bodies. The books that we'll be starting to. Also, if you came a little bit late, the book that we're reading tomorrow is In His Hands. It's a book by Tanisha Stewart. She is I'm on her ARC team, so we'll be reading two books by her, and we'll be reading the book club book. Okay. All of the Bodies, In His Hands. I'll personally be starting The Perks of Being a Wallflower tomorrow. So I like to try to have an audio book that I listen to, a physical book that I read on live. Um, did you like the book? I mean, did you like the movie, or have you seen the movie? Someone wrote in the comments that they love the book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I think that's the book they're talking about. Yeah, someone told me, they was like, I think you'll like it. And it's only a 7-hour audio, so it should take me, I think I'll be able to read the book relatively quickly, or listen to the book relatively quickly. It's like some audiobooks, I feel like I gotta be tuned in, like I have to sit down and I have to listen to keep on track. And then some audiobooks, I feel like I could be cleaning and doing different things, and I can keep up. But that's more so like audiobooks. I mean autobiographies. Okay. I just ignored the question because I didn't see the person speak when they came in. So that's why I didn't say nothing. I did think it was a little weird what they said, but I don't know if it holds up today. Touche. To all of my August birthdays, how was your birthday? Did you enjoy? Did you do any other plans throughout the month? Because, like me, I'm going to celebrate the whole month and half of June because my birthday's at the end of May. So sometimes I be still celebrating in June. Okay. Social media. All right. So now I have to pull up my meal plan. Okay, I blocked that person. I don't have time for that. Like, go sit down somewhere. Um, I was just outside, but nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. I celebrated with friends by going out to eat. Um, and perfume shopping. Can you share with the class what perfume you got? Okay, so we said smoothie and we said turkey sandwiches. I'm not cooking Friday. I'm not cooking Friday through Sunday because we're gonna be outside. I done already created my budget. We're gonna be outside. Said Kate, Ali Vanilla, and Blue Torch Strawberry Blush. Interesting choices. Thanks for sharing. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Welcome. If you're just joining, which I see you are, we're doing a schedule live. I do this once a week on my TikTok live, and I decided to add it YouTube, where we just talk about, or like we kind of like set ourselves up for success by talking about the things we want to accomplish for the week, or just like getting a scope. And since it's the beginning of the month, I'm kind of looking at all things. Like normally at the top of the month, I look at things like birthdays, so I can kind of like be ahead of myself. Like, oh, such and such birthday is on the 23rd, so I need to make sure that by that time I know what I'm going to get the person, or I know how much money I need to go take for that birthday dinner, or something like that. Have a couple of financial goals. I want to save $800 by the end of December, which I'm going to get into after we get done with the meal plan. And then my reading list, how many books that I want to read. Hey, Phase Discovery, welcome in. How are you? Um, my mom just got some Coach perfume and fluorescent. Interesting. I didn't know they had perfume. Are you saying that chicken Caesar wraps are what you plan on eating this week? Um, any Chloe perfume is my favorite. When you say Chloe, are we talking about Chloe Kardashian? Do you calorie count or make meals that you enjoy or have groceries for? I do not calorie count and I make meals that I like. I'm not going to make something that I'm not going to eat or don't like. And the way, if you've never been here for one of my inventory days, I coined this term called IMG, which stands for Inventory Meal Plan and Grocery List, where I take inventory of everything we have in the house. I make a meal plan based off the inventory, and then I make a grocery list based off the meal plan and the inventory. So an example would be if I looked in the refrigerator and I saw that we had sausage and biscuit, um, the meal plan would be biscuit and gravy, and then like the grocery list would be like flour or seasonings if I didn't have it. So I also look at the sales ad ahead of time. A normal grocery store sales ad goes from Wednesday to Tuesday. So I kind of look at what's on sale. Like if they have bell peppers on sale, I'm like, oh, my meal plan would be like stuffed bell peppers. My grocery list would be rice if I didn't have it, ground turkey if I didn't have it, etc. Stuff like that. Good. Are we going to do another board for 2026? I honestly did want to take a break from doing a vision board. I'm going back and forth. Now y'all really want to ask me questions. Just kidding. Thank you so much for the gifts. Faye asked on YouTube if we're going to do a board for 2026. I personally don't plan on doing a board for 2026, but I will host a vision board party if people want to have one. Or instead of doing an actual board, I may just do the digital route and do like a virtual digital board on like Canva or something. Make sure y'all shout out the gifter. We appreciate you. I bet they smell good. I love anything vanilla for the most part. If you're just joining, welcome in. Be kind. Feel free to speak to the host. We like people who speak. Um, no, it's the name. Like the name of the perfume is called Chloe. Okay. I think she do have perfume. That's why I asked. I think I heard one day somebody talking about it. Thank you, Dwight, for the follow. I'm going to follow you back. And just for references, if you are new here, this is my backup page. My main page is Dee Said So. This is my backup page, Snacking with Dee. So if you have any snacks or entrees that came out recently that you would like for me to try, I do accept suggestions, but just because you suggest something doesn't mean that I'll get it. It just helps when I get ready to do videos. I did hear that KFC has the wings and wedges back, so I do plan on trying that at some point. But one of the reasons why this page suffers the most, which is why I'm kind of happy I got Banana on the other page, because it allows me to kind of focus here a little bit more, is the fact that I don't do as many videos over here just because this page is essentially all about snacks, and it's not like I'm just eating snacks every day. I know I may look like it, but I'm not. I want to check in on my 2025 board. Yeah, we can. I think we should have a little Zoom recap to see how y'all doing with y'all goals. And here I say y'all and not us. See how we're doing. So just another extra step to be extra. I actually typed in a Google Doc the type of meals that I plan on making. So, excuse me. So I write it down, but I also type it because, like, one day I may be at the grocery store and I may not have my meal plan with me. I can always go to my Google Drive and see what I wanted to make that week so that I can make sure that I get the items that I want to get. So we're gonna do the first through the 7th because essentially do my week from Monday to Sunday. We're gonna do shrimp bread for Tuesday, the 2nd. And I do all of this while on live. I think this is like me holding myself accountable, just sitting down for an hour to make sure that I'm setting myself up for success. And as I've mentioned in previous lives, just because I plan things out doesn't mean it's going to go like that brick by brick the same way every time. Sometimes things get switched up. Sometimes tomorrow instead of shrimp bread, I make shrimp Alfredo. It's just to kind of give me an idea, and it builds like those stepping stones to organization if that's something that you struggle with. Also going to make a salad. And then on the 4th, we are going to do a smoothie because I work in the morning. So normally in the morning, I drink Rise Coffee. If you all didn't know, I am an ambassador for Rise Coffee. I do have an affiliate link, but if you just go on the website, if you use my code DeeDeeSaidso15, you'll get 15% off of your purchase. A lot of people are skeptical about it. I actually absolutely love it and prefer it over coffee, and I'm not just saying that because I don't believe in selling a product that I'm personally not using, and I'm also almost out of it. So I did get a generic version from TikTok Shop because it is. I mean, it depends on what's expensive to you, but it's $45. The one that I found on TikTok Shop is like maybe like 18. So once I'm done with my rise, still I rise. I'm gonna try out the generic one and see if I have the same type of effects on my body, if I like it, and it is what it is. I'm putting in the comments because it has a particular spelling. Yeah, you gotta hit him with the Maya Angelou. So normally on a regular day like tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll have just my rice coffee. But lately, if I've been feeling it, like if I'm feeling froggy, I'll put it in the smoothie. My smoothie, I do the same recipe every time. It hits like no other. It is one banana, 8 ounces. I think it's either 6 or 8 ounces of strawberry yogurt, peach yogurt, another fruit yogurt, and then I do a cup of milk and some ice, and I blend it up. And lately, I've just kind of been adding a tablespoon of rice to my smoothie when I make my smoothie. And then we're gonna do a turkey sandwich for my lunch. And then, because it is the top of the month, I'm gonna ask you all for suggestions of. And if you're new here, I ask y'all for suggestions, and sometimes I don't take them. So we're only gonna spend like 2 minutes on it. Yes, yes, yep, that's what you said. Um, what are some dishes that you will make with beef stroganoff? What are some? I said beef stroganoff. What are some dishes you will make with ground turkey? For example, beef stroganoff. So, ground turkey, we got beef stroganoff. So, like, if I wanted to make beef stroganoff, my grocery list would be mushrooms. It would be beef broth because I don't have any of that. Okay, we got tacos. We got spaghetti. The good thing, like with like pasta, spaghettis, Alfredos, I normally make a big batch of that, so that lasts me a couple of days. So I will make that like on my off week, where ooh, sloppy joes is a good one. I've never made shepherd's pie, so I just never made shepherd's pie. Tacos. If you make chili, you gotta have cornbread. That's just me. I've never made it without cornbread ever since I started making it with cornbread. Okay, we're gonna switch it. What are some dishes that you can make with chicken? All and just to keep the wheels turning, I need 2 breakfast dishes and then 5 desserts. Easy desserts. I don't have time to be prepping. Okay, so we got chicken Alfredo, tacos. you literally can make any type of tacos. You can make veggie tacos, shrimp tacos, chicken tacos. So I'm taking these ideas, and then tomorrow, I'm going to implement them on days based off of my schedule. Sloppy joes. I haven't made sloppy joes in a while. Okay, we got hibachi. Stuffed chicken. I used to do a spinach artichoke stuffed chicken. I haven't made that in a while. Stuffed chicken. Let me see if there's any more. Like I already wrote a pre-grocery list. I'm going to do inventory probably tomorrow or Wednesday morning before I go to the grocery store. And then I'll implement this other stuff. So I could also do orange chicken. I normally do like I don't really fry the chicken like the natural orange chicken that is. I'll just make it regular, and there's this orange chicken sauce that I get from Aldi's, and I could do that, and then I can make fried rice because um I have I have mixed vegetables like frozen vegetables in the freezer. I have rice in the refrigerator. I mean not in the refrigerator. I have rice in the pantry, and then I do have chicken, and I have the orange chicken sauce. So like that is a dish that I could make. Like if I have to prolong going to the grocery store, so that's how I think when I think of doing my meal plan or just like getting a list for the grocery store. I think of what I have at home. So I'm like, if I have all the ingredients, I'm like, yeah, and then that saves me a trip. That saved me a trip. So we got orange chicken and fried rice, and it's an easy dish. Exactly. You're gonna make me make it tomorrow, but I have to make the shrimp bread because I specifically brought a specific type of bread to make it, so I have to do that. It's called orange chicken sauce. So like how some people make the orange chicken sauce from scratch, I don't do that. And fried rice, yeah, they sell it at Aldi's, and I am eat the shrimp bread all by myself. We need two breakfast dishes. Um, Mine would probably be pancakes. I haven't made pancakes in a while. I gotta be in the mood to make pancakes because I feel like you're doing effort. Um, and I can always do a good omelet. Yep, you said it. Okay, so we got we got pancakes, and then it'll probably be like either bacon or sausage and eggs. Just a standard pancake. I mean, just a standard breakfast. Like I just always didn't like cooking, so it's just so easy to go to IHOP, Denny's, get a little everyday value meal or whatever. But you can literally make that at home. And then five desserts, and then we're gonna move on to. We're not gonna have time to do everything because I'm looking at the time over here, and I'm also looking at my battery, and then I'm also looking at my social battery as far as I gotta get up at 4:30 tomorrow morning. So I normally don't get off to 12 when we start at 10:30. So today I'm gonna try to get off at 11:15. Okay, so we got cookies. Any specific cookies or just cookies? We are gonna do French toast. You gotta buy that special bread for French toast. Um, I may take a what I say, take a stab at. I do not like oatmeal raisin cookies. At chocolate chip cookies. I've never made snickerdoodle cookies. Brownies is a good one. I do like. I do have a surefire recipe for. I don't know where it is though. Surefire recipe for brownies. Um. Okay, this is the meal plan. Thank y'all for y'all help. I think that should be good enough. We got cookies and brownies. That's two of the easy ones. I feel like it's another one, like some type of cake or some type of cupcakes. White macadamia. Y'all see I'm yawning already. Okay, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate you. If you're still watching the replay on YouTube, shout out to you. Um, shout out to you. And if you're currently watching, shout out to you because I heard there was a little bit of lag on YouTube. Next time when I do this, I'm going to try to go live on my tablet and see if it's a difference. Like I bought the tablet, but then like I don't use it till its full potential. Like thank you to me, I don't want to say that wrong because it looks like Tamika, but then it could be to me, Kia, and Okay. Okay, just going off the top of the noggin, as in what's your preference? It's Tamika. Okay, hey girl. Going off of like if how you've been watching me and like what makes sense to you, what type of what is your favorite content that I do? And if you're new here, the content that I typically do, not on this page, my main page, this is my second page. She be like, Mom, why did you add the extra I? Now you like confusing people. Uh, I do book reviews, I do food reviews, I do dancing videos. I already know y'all gonna say dancing videos. Like y'all know how much effort it takes to do a dancing video. I do voiceover, I do car rants, like TikTok shop videos. The eye is silent, gotcha. Day in the life. Either you have to do the day in the life video or you have to do the vlog. I'm really trying to bring the vlogs back. I don't know if I can like really do the vlogs and the day in the life. I tried to do that today. I tried to vlog and do a day in the life video. I pay more attention to the vlogs than the day in the life video, and I also feel like because I'm recording the same type of videos, it's like, do I do I still post the day in the life and the vlog? Not day in the life always. I actually like when you cook and clean the kitchen too. Why do I even ask y'all? Cause y'all definitely gonna say the content that I want to do. Hold on, I'm gonna type it down anyway though. Welcome to Day in the Life. Oh my goodness, y'all are the worst. Where's Dia at? I need somebody to say book reviews because I got about 10 reviews that y'all gonna get. Okay, so we got dance videos. Okay, I don't even do story time videos. So what are you talking about? I do have more food reviews coming this week. It's going to be kind of like the last mile reviews because I'm going to be cooking more. So the conflict, see, it's always a conflict. The conflict with making cooking videos is that you won't get like cooking lives. If I do a cooking live, I can't do a cooking video. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard. Um, cooking and cleaning videos. And y'all do know that y'all are saying all videos that require editing, right? Like with like a book review, I get on here. Hey y'all, for today we're talking about All of These Bodies by Kendrick Blake. It's about a young lady who was caught such and such and such such such. Let me know in the comments if you will read this book, if you read this book, and have a good day. See you in the next book review. Day in the life video, I gotta remember to record every day while I'm going, where I'm going, and what I'm doing. And then I just be going on about my day and be like, oh, I'm supposed to be vlogging or videoing. Um, I love story time though. You can get story time in the live all day long, but you ain't gonna get no video. Welcome to a day in the life. Y'all are horrible. Story time be lit. X, you sure see. Um, hey Ross, how you doing today? Um, day in the life makes me get up and do the dishes. Oh, just record it, the live and edit. That don't work. That don't work because you know that if we on live for an hour, I don't have no way to save that. I don't have storage for that. I don't have storage for that. Okay, so I'm going to write out the 5 videos that I have to record or edit tomorrow. Um, so I'm going to do the it depends video again. Also, when y'all see different dances, no twerking though. I'm saying I'm trying to stay away from it. Like I was just so involved in the twerking videos. But if y'all see dances on y'all For You page when y'all watching other people, just tag me in it because y'all be seeing dance videos, and I don't no tea no shade. I don't really watch TikTok like that. I have a few creators that I'll get on and I'll support their pages, watch and do my little videos and engagement. But like just sitting there and scrolling, that can become addictive. So like if you just happen to be on your For You page and you was like, oh, I would like to see Dee do this dance, tag me in it so I can put it on the roster. Um, See, that was a video right there because I being lazy and guilty. I get you. When D get that knife and start chopping, I know the food is gonna be. See, now y'all trying to hype me up, all cleaned in, and it's gonna be from scratch. That's another reason why the cooking videos don't happen. Like for somebody that doesn't like cooking, I never take the easy way out. Like obviously in some different dishes I may use like canned beans or different stuff like that, but 9 times out of 10 I'm not just gonna buy the pico. I gotta cut the tomatoes, the cilantro, the onions. I gotta squeeze the lime. Like y'all be asking for too much. Y'all be asking for too much. Just want you to know that. Um Yeah, y'all definitely be like that Otis dance. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do a part two for the Otis dance because my cousin got in my video, took all the wind out of me to make that one video. So, um, people was like, "You didn't have enough energy." You think we need a redo? No, you don't. Also, I need some of y'all help in the comments. Like I think that will push me to do the dance again or to do something further. Like if I post a video about some headphones, just write in the comments what's the battery life like. That encourages me to do another video so that people can watch that video and go back to the main video. So like even if you can't like support by purchasing something from my showcase or um reposting on your page, at least if you write an engaging comment, that it'll cause me to make more engaging content and hopefully somebody else will purchase it. Um, Today we're going to be cutting mushrooms and spinach. I like to cut all of my veggies. Oh, the skits video. Maybe I need to bring that back this week. Post old skit videos until I could do better. Oh, so we're gonna spend about 2 more minutes on this because I really want to get to budgeting. We didn't even talk about those, but it's kind of like intertwined. And this is the first time that I'm actually trying to type on the laptop as we're talking to because it helps me because trying to keep it all up here it doesn't help. So we did the meal plan. We got shrimp bread and salad, smoothie, turkey sandwich. Um, And then the content that you said that y'all want to see. We got dance videos, story time slash car rant because that's normally where my story times is. I'm supposed to tell a story time about how my coworker asked me for money and didn't give it back. I never got around to that one. Food reviews. I'm going to be doing a few of those this week. Cooking and cleaning videos and day in the lives. Y'all just said book reviews. Like forget book reviews. We don't really care about them books. We'll come to the book live, the reading live, but don't do a book review. Please don't. Make it make sense. Okay. Alright, so Tuesday. I need 5 videos. So the first video will be a dance video. We're gonna try to do the It Depends again. But I will try to do a little bit more energy. The book review that we're gonna do is The Babysitter. Um, the food review that we're gonna do is this restaurant I went to. It's called Mickey's Gyro and Ribs. Can you do spoilers and some reviews? No, because what if the person wants to read it? Like, what do you mean? One video that I did that I really liked is where I was like a character in the book. Like, hey, my name is Vanessa. There's a guy. Give them a warning. But what you want me to say? I don't like spoilers. I don't like spoiling it. Book review for Wednesday is going to be Do Not Disturb. Book review for Thursday, and then tentative book review. Because the thing is, if I get a theme going, I want to try to get at least one video per day for that. So a throwback video, I normally do like a throwback video for like my morning video, but now y'all want dance videos. And I probably only do dance videos when I go to the gym. So there is this dance, this Chicago dance that I saw. It's called it's called the Bop 3.0. So you want me to do spoilers because okay, what I may do is if we're reading a book, what I could do is recap this book with me. So I'll try to mark it like what chapters I read, and then I'll do like a little synopsis and be like, okay, currently on my live we're reading Do Not Disturb chapters 12 through 30. Blake finds out that such and such is cheating on him, such. So I can do that. I can compromise for you. Now in his hands is a book that and then I'll do a separate I'll do a separate playlist that say like book spoilers or book spoilers recap. All right, let me write that down because as you know, the mall is open, but ain't nobody shopping. Um, it's not my fault y'all be going to sleep and have me up here reading to myself. I really do wish that I could read earlier in the day because I know y'all be tired and some of y'all have jobs and I get it, but it just kind of like been working for us until it wasn't because then it was actually a lot on me because instead of y'all, I know y'all be feeling y'allself getting sleepy. You could be like, hey, Dee Dee, I'm falling asleep. Can we stop here so I can go to sleep? Book recaps. I have to do at least one TikTok shop a day. Now, obviously, doing one TikTok shop a day is not going to make me rich. It's just kind of getting into the habit of doing them. So the TikTok shop video that I'm doing tomorrow is going to be on collagen peptides. As soon as I can find the collagen peptides, I don't know what I did with them. YouTube, we're gonna end right here because I don't. I'm just gonna be talking about content schedule. What I may do, see, it's hard, like, cause I want to come back tomorrow to do the social, the. I'm gonna talk about savings for a minute, and then I'm gonna end the YouTube live. Hey, Tears, how are you? Okay, so it's part of like the Great Lock-In slash the Winter Arc. One of my main goals. So I'm encouraging people to come up with 3 goals that they want to accomplish either from September to December, or like for September. So one of my goals is focusing on my finances in the sense of I want to save $800 between September and December. I will be tweaking my budget to make sure that my bills are paid, obviously, But I will be cutting certain expenses. Like, I'm not going to cut out all eating out. I'm just going to be giving myself a specific budget to eat out. And once that's gone, that's gone. I will be going grocery shopping so that I can start cooking more. Womp womp. Instead of eating out like I have been. Um, well, obviously, eating out is unhealthy, but it's also an attack on your pocket because I don't like cooking. So I rather like, and I've been working morning, so that's been my excuse too. I don't like to cook in the evening. So even if I start getting more in the habit of eating and I have to work in the morning, that means I have to wake up earlier to cook before my day starts. And I know it sounds like, girl, just cook after you get off work. No, it's not gonna work for me. I'll be praying for you, Tears. I'm okay today. You know, the schedule lives helped me kind of get myself together. So, if you want to join the savings challenge, it's really simple. You find out how many times you get paid for the rest of the year. I have 9 paychecks coming, as long as I don't lose my job, knock on wood. 9 paychecks between September and December. I'm going to put aside $90 every 2 weeks. That will give me $800 at the end of the year. You can do 800, you can do 1,000, you can do 300, you can do 3,000, whatever the price is or whatever the amount is. You just divide it by how many times you get paid. I made me a little tracker, so every time I get paid, I write it down. I have automatic payment set up. So I already set it up through my high yield savings account to transfer this certain amount to my high yield savings account every 2 weeks when I get paid. Um, it's more so like in a sense of like paying yourself first, making sure that you have a little nest egg to the side in case of emergencies. And this is just like my emergency fund. Starting January 2026, I plan on starting a dance snowball. So that'll be that. Um, and the rest of it, I get when I get paid. I do a paycheck to paycheck budget. So I am working on like a budgeting 101 free course because I'm not a financial planner, which will probably take place sometime in the second half of September. That way I have time to kind of like do Zoom and get stuff together, and then I'll actually probably go live on TikTok and YouTube for the budget 101 class. And then we're gonna switch out. Thank you so much if you watch and you are not subscribed. I don't know why how you watched this long and you ain't subscribed, but I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on Sunday for our next schedule live. I don't even know how to end it. Child, the phone was about to die.